Okay, I'm going to do closure problem, chapter 5, number 1. It says determine if the following sequence are arithmetic, geometric, or neither. Then write an equation for the sequence if it's arithmetic or geometric. Okay, so arithmetic means we're adding the same number every time, and geometric means we're multiplying. Okay, so we're going to look at this one. I'm going to ignore the negatives for a second. Just look at the 1, 5, and 9. And I know that if I add 4, 1 plus 4, I'm going to get 5. And 5 plus 4, I'm going to get 9. So I'm going to assume negative 7, and negative 7 plus 4 does give me negative 3. And negative 3 plus 4 gives me 1. Now, a quick way to figure out this, what we're adding is by subtracting. So we could take 9 minus 5, that gives us 4, or 5 minus 1 gives us 4. So we could see that this is an arithmetic sequence. And so the equation is linear, which means there's no exponent. So it's going to be just like when we wrote linear equations, y equals mx plus b. So we need our growth. Our growth is 4. The growth is what we multiply by the variable. And then we need the starting value, which is the 0 terms. We have to work backwards. Now if we're adding 4 when we go to the right, we're going to subtract 4 when we go to the left. So negative 7 minus 4 is going to give us negative 11 for our 0 term. So that's the answer for A. Okay, for B, I see these numbers go from big to small very quickly, which means I'm probably not adding. If I look here, I would be adding 3, but that is not the case for the other one. So this is not arithmetic. So we are going to try geometric. If it's geometric, then it has a multiplier. So we have to figure out what we're multiplying by. And a quick way to do that is by dividing. So we could take negative 16 and divide it by negative 64, which gives us 0.25. And I'm going to change that to a fraction, and that's going to be 1/4. So I'm going to try 1/4 as my multiplier and see if that works. So negative 64 times 1/4 is going to give me negative 16. If I multiply that by 1/4, I get negative 4. If I multiply that by 1/4, I get negative 1, and that is the sequence. So this is my multiplier. So this is a geometric sequence. And so geometric is an exponential function. If we graph it, it's going to curve. So t of n equals my starting value. So I need to go backwards. There's a couple different ways you could do this. You could notice that if you're multiplying 1/4 going to the right, then you're going to divide by 1/4 going to the left. Or you could see that if we go to the left, another way we could do this is by multiply by 4 when we go to the left. So negative 64 times 4 gives me negative 256 as my starting number. My multiplier is 1/4, and multiplication repeated over and over again is an exponent. So the n in this case is going to be an exponent.